Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Two of the best starters around do battle next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws a ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 0-1 the count. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
McNeil at second. Alonso on at first with nobody out. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A runner on first with 2 away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. From the stretch. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Markakis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
In now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Junior.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what's your take on them against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. In previous duels with DeGrom, batting at an even 400. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Donaldson.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right
here. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. McNeil on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves 0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Nick Markakis. This guy just does everything right. A coach's dream. Can go back on the ball, come get it, throw guys out at the plate, cover gap to gap as well.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One ball, one strike to count. Line towards center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Acuna has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. At the plate, Nick Markakis, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Ripped down the first base line. Oh, beautiful dive in time.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play does a great job of knocking it down with a dive and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training, PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has 7 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
1-1, here it comes. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Playing 2-2.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. set and the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Inciarte at second with 2 down. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Now batting, Jacob deGrom, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
deGrom.
First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up to, oh no, that got him. Great support from his infield though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. next to bat for Atlanta, Mike Soroka. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, and he fouls this one off. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. A one pitch on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Pulled toward right center field. Cano ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. Freeman, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Soroka, the runner at third. Acuna over at second. Freeman is over at first with 1 away. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The set and the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Nick Markakis would be next. Grounded weakly toward third. Davis brings it in, and try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 fouled off. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Cespedes is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, second base.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cano waits on the first pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nick Markakis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And there's one down now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at ball one. Inciarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ground ball right side. Alonso takes it in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher Brian McCann.
Two gone now in the Braves half of the fourth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Two 2-0 now.
2-0.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter.
Now
Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
J.D. Davis the next at bat as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 high in the air out towards shallow right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Inciarte is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob DeGrom. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. Inciarte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson will start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One and one. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
So here now is the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
2-2. No.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Soroka, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Lane 11, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball.
3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but
Now
after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 2 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Standing in now, Peter Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No one out with a runner at second. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
McNeil takes his lead at third with 1 away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He went down on strikes last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready for another chance. Nick Markakis. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Left side, but well fouled. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all
fielder,
business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here at SunTrust Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. May be lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. One out, nobody on. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now in the box, J.D. Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mets go down 1, 2, 3, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Play 12. 1-2 to count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Into the box, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
McNeil is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Tyler Flowers will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff McNeil. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Marquez is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Slider laid off for a ball. The set and the 1-1.
Ball, down low.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball called for strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. High chopper over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh. Donaldson.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Anthony Swarzak enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Wilson Ramos will be next. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's got a 3-for-7 line. One and one to count. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping up now, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, number 1.
So digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Here it comes on 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's 3-0 New York. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. To his right, Alonso. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
The left fielder, number 11. Enter Inciarte.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Striding in once again, Brian McCann. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Solo home run for Brian McCann, and the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Seth Lugo takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 67, Seth Lugo. Now playing third base and batting ninth, number 21, Carnage. The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Matt Joyce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Matt Joyce.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9, Billy Hamilton.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on its way to the right side and through a base hit. Swanson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom pitches well enough to get the W. Mike Soroka is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.